Gregtech. What is it? I will hear you ask at once. It's a mod pack. A very big mod pack. A Minecraft mod pack. So let's play it. Load in. Not much here. Reload. Same problem, but with bits. More loading. I can move down here. My game crashes. More loading. So much loading that it's happening twice. It's slippery down here. Another crash. More loading. Play another game while it loads. Clickety click. More loading. Progress. Ankle broken, but we're in. And now we're out again. Both legs shattered. More progress. We're greeted with fireworks. Wonderful. No quests. No RAM. No luck. New hope. A new game. A new reason to hate Greg. And it's the very moment that I thought this series was lost that it begins. On a fucking island. Well, Gregtech, I guess it's time to explore our island. In my attempts to fix the server, I have created a few errors that I'm quite happy to leave in place. I have visibility over quest lines I shouldn't have, but I have no access. Well, I suppose a beginning could go anywhere. So let's put it here. Quest number 1. 8 dirts. Greg, don't make me laugh. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Gregtech. A hand for me. Thank you, I've done it. Completed. The fabled tick box. I think we've got this. Now, this mod pack is known for its simplicity. It is considered an introductory pack, and we are making headway. I mean, look at all these delicious quests we're completing, in record time, no doubt. And to think something so simple has its own Discord community. Incredible. Right, I think it's enough dilly-dallying. It's time to work out what we have. We have an island, so we have a lot of ocean, which isn't of any use to us for now, or possibly ever. I think tonight we have some nasties coming in. I'm told this is very dark, so I think we need to build a shelter. Now, it need not be a palace, because we are going for a swim come morning, and hopefully we find land or we drown searching for it. We need a hovel, a little hole in the ground in which to hide. I think I'll dig that now. I'll strip the island for everything it's worth, and then in the morning we'll sail away like true Brits, leaving nothing behind. Long live the Empire, and God save the Queen. Now, you may think that was edited, because it's already completed, but it was in fact everyone else who temporally shifted in time. The video was actually the only thing that didn't. I can do that. It tingles. And I guess it's time to enter our hovel and wait until daybreak. And from there we can choose a direction and swim until we find land. Which, coincidentally, is one of the more popular ways to enter Britain in 2026. Good morning. It's good to see you all. Daybreak. Time to leave. We have everything we need. We've stripped this island bare. And I've decided on north. True north. Because why not? Let's see what we can find. West. I'm going west. Okay, north. Land ahoy. Well, that was relatively painless. Columbus had it rather easy this whole time. Now, earlier I mentioned server faults, plural. The second of which you may have already noticed being my mini-map. Through sheer willpower alone, I seem to have overlaid previous troubleshoot map data atop this one. But it is often said that Gregtech is in need of additional challenges, so I'm happy to leave things be. So what's my experience with Gregtech? You're all dying to know. I have watched videos, I've watched a short ways into a series, and it did not take me long to pause and realise it was something I wanted to do personally. So I'm familiar with some of the mods that are within this pack, but as for the pack itself, I know very little. I do know that everything's very difficult, everything's a surprise, and everything is different. Which means everything I see is potentially useful. I will grab as much as I can, and we need to search for an area to lay down some foundations. Storage will quickly become an issue, as my feeble noodle arms cannot carry much, and we require a house, or at very least a shack, an upgrade from our hovel. Oh, well, hello there. What do we have here? A scary totem type thing. Well, obsidian. We'll come back for you if we have to. Ah, I think I know what this is. A little birdie told it was a person, a man. Just a man, not a bird man. A friend told me that this is useful. Rubber tree. Okay, we can't take it now, but we will mark its location and we will come back for it if needed. Now, the same Birdman also told me that food is obstacle number one, and hunger will remain a constant companion throughout the early to mid-game, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Now, this little beach is as good as any, so let's pause briefly to make a drive-by crafting table, and Chicago would be a much nicer place if that's what they were doing, although trees in that surrounding area may say differently. With the gift of foresight, I already know every recipe is different, so I'm not going to waste time trying to mash vanilla recipes into Gregtech. I'm going to research, I will check everything before I do it. Greg. You underestimate me. Give me a problem and I will solve it. Behold, a crafting table. Ah, so these are the many quests that I should not be able to see. Where? Okay, not there. Not there. There we are. Okay, so this is where we are for the time being. Next step, gravel oak logs. Well, we have that. Let me fly through these quests and update this book a little, because I think we're ahead of ourselves. We are taking strides. Look at us go. A small step for a man, but a giant leap for mankind. There you go, Neil, it's not that difficult. Well, what is this? What do we have here? Some sort of ritual site, or a Democrat summoning stone. Interesting. We'll mark that in our imagination and return if required. Day 2 is coming to a close, and we do require another hovel, and here we'll be fine. I will just dig a little hole here. Now, we have spent a lot of time on islands. In fact, the bulk of our career so far has been spent island bound, which is, I suppose, something the Hollywood elite are very, very familiar with. Not much left to say other than good night and enjoy the time lapse. No, pause it. No, we could be making much better use of the time. Bring the old music back quickly. Let's have a look in our crafting table and see what few quests we can complete. A set of wood tools. Now that seems within our reach. So, and yes, they're made traditionally. Leave this with me. Back in a jiffy. great success. We've achieved wood. Wonderful. Okay, so I suppose we need to wait out the rest of the night in the hovel. I will take this loot bag, gather my few meagre possessions, and wait until morning. Right, it's time to make our escape. We are heading true north once more, keeping that bearing of 0, and let's see if we can leave these islands behind. Oh, wonderful. And what primordial lands have we stumbled across? This looks fresh out of the prehistoric period. Look at this, a whole new world. Well, I've had enough of the ocean. Let's go find a place to live. Ah, another DNC portal. Wonderful. This one contains the essence of Bernie Sanders, and I know this because I can feel my credit rating drop. Aha! We have discovered something useful and somewhere to live for the foreseeable future, however short that may be. Right, okay. Hello? Well, it's not my fault you built your wall like this. I can just walk in. Trump would not have approved this at all. Ah, there's another totem. Wonderful. Right, so I suppose this is where we're going to live for the next I'm not sure how long. Hopefully not too long. Let me just break on through here. This wall is terrible. Complete disrepair. There's trees growing right through it. I don't know if anyone's noticed. Okay, what a strange village. Well, we're going to be living here. We need to find a house, find somewhere to set up a temporary base. Well, hello. I don't like villages. Okay, well this path look. Well, they've got rabbits, that's a start. Holy fucking shit. What is happening here? We need to leave. So, our next step is to ignore the horror of our surroundings, find a house, and start to manage our inventory space, because it's getting rather full. From there, we'll have a look in the quest book, and we will work out what to do next. Jokes aside, I really do not like villagers, mostly due to the villagers and their incessant yapping, so we will do what needs to be done here in the shortest time frame possible, and then we will look to find a more static location where we can really put down some foundations. And why not right here? I mean, this house is perfect. It does need some work. I will make this defensible, or as defensible as I can, and get right back to you. Now, I do enjoy the way night works, or light works in this mod pack. It creates quite an eerie environment, and likewise the torches reverse it quite noticeably. Well, that can only mean good things. Finally, we have storage. As meagre as it is, we can start to unload our inventory and put less than useful items in there. The problem is it's hard to know which items are of any use. However, I'm going to do my best. But that's probably as good as we're going to get it for now, and nothing left to do but sit on our roof and watch the world go by. It's morning. guessed that. We have a creeper, we have several zombies sitting on our roof, just peering on in there. I think today we're going to have a look north and we're going to see if there is a biome close by where we can start to lay a more permanent base, but I would like to know, are there any blacksmiths in this village? So I think that's what we'll do first. We'll scout around and we'll see what we can find, and hopefully it's something good. Having discovered how to make and place waypoints, I feel I'm ready for any challenge. I will grab breakfast here, a couple of carrots and some potatoes to go with. Okay, we have a creeper. Right, off we go. Let's quickly escape this. The first action of the series. Can we get some battle music? Thank you. Alright, okay. Right, daring attack. I know, that's exactly what I told Margaret. You do know there's a golem in your furnace. So, creepers, they can teleport, at least some of them can, which I guess is preferable to explosives. So, yes, we like them. Let's have a look around the village and see what else we can scavenge. Now, there are lots of goodies that I part recognise in here. I'm half familiar with this mod pack. That could be useful. Okay, we have a chest. The chest itself is valuable. Well, lots of things to learn which we will come back. Bronze. Okay, that could be useful. We'll leave all this here, it's very, very close to home. What else do we have in... We'll leave that there. By way of immediate resources, we have wool, we have ladder at our disposal, we have fence. Wonderful. Okay, so where do we want to go? I think north is the best bet. Let's see what lies just over that wall. Now I've briefly scaled the wall to try to scout for that blacksmith, which does not appear to be there, which is a shame because I'm sure we would have found some treats in there. No blacksmith. That's fine, I'm sure we will find many, many more villages, and we're burning daylight, so let's push out. Zinc, gravel, ore. Do I have a spade? No. Okay, well, we're going to come back for that, or at very least mark its location. Ooh, what a wonderful forest. Lovely location. Now it does say on that text, which I will consider removing, at the top left of the interrupted by a cavern, but the biome is dense forest as listed in the top left of the screen, which I can remove if necessary. I have to kill that. I have to kill it. The urges. But which one? You. Goodbye. Down he goes. Wonderful. You can live. In fact, you can mate. And I just made things a whole lot simpler for you both. I may have just avoided an OJ situation. You're welcome. Has anyone lost a child? Oh, it'll be where they left it. I'll wall it in quick. Well, there's not a great deal north, to be honest. Those creepers are still there. I found a vein. I found one of those earlier, so we'll work out exactly what that means later. I have looked at north. There's not really anything appropriate in this direction. We have a very dense forest which has a lot of mobs spawning within it, so that's probably not the best. What is this? I saw movement. Oh my god, no. We're gone. We have left the area. No, not going to chase me. Well, north has been, I wouldn't say thoroughly explored, but explored, and there's not a great deal here, not at least for us at this stage. A tiny totem. Oh, I assume the other totems make fun of that one. I will try to explore east, west and south, the remaining bearings, in a much shorter time frame, because I'm aware we're dragging on. and just look for somewhere to set up a base. We have an exposed mountainside up there, a severe lack of trees, which is problematic. So that may rule out west, but I will explore a little more thoroughly. Let's get back to base. And however busy, one should always make time to slaughter a family of anything really. In this case, sheep. So I will grab their wool and be on our way. Now, what have I wandered into here, gentlemen? Allow me to lubricate the situation for you. And then get the fuck out of there, because that's not me. Oh, look, a little secluded part of the village. Wow, they're very cut off. This is... No blacksmith. Can you even get... Ah, there we are. I was wondering if you could even get to the other village, but they do have a method. Right, it's getting dark. Just in time, 30 meters from safety. I think we're going to make it. Right, I'm going to call it there. I believe that's an episode. I'm going to get myself home, get myself safe, unpacked, and I'm going to lay on the floor on the cold, because I don't actually have a bed just yet, and I may be the first episode 1 of Gregtech to not finish with a bed. Our highest level of tech is in fact a chest. Episode 1. Thanks ever so much for watching, the zillions of you that did. And do the subscribey, likey stuff if you'd like to. Thank you.